Welcome to Asian Herald Weekly News Roundup. I'm Smita Soman and let's have a look at the headlines. China warns US and South Korea against provoking confrontation with North Korea. Recent and rapid warming of oceans raises concern among scientists. Singapore executes a man for supplying cannabis. Netflix is set to invest $2.5 billion in South Korean content for next 4 years. China is going to test out 3D printing technology on the moon to build habitats. Latest update from WhatsApp enables users to access the account on multiple phones. Cambodia is set to host the 32nd Southeast Asian Games. The news in details. China has urged Washington and Seoul against provoking confrontation with North Korea. This is after President Joe Biden and his South Korean counterpart stating that North Korea's leadership would face the end if it used its nuclear arsenal. Biden and Yoon Suk Yeol made it clear at a summit in Washington that if North Korea's isolated dictatorship attacked the South or the United States, the retaliation would be severe. The two sides also agreed to reinforce the US security shield for South Korea in response to the nuclear-armed North's missile testing. With the ongoing climate change situation, scientists are alarmed by the recent and rapid heating of the world's ocean. They fear it could contribute to global warming. This month, the global sea surface temperature reached a new record high, rising at an unprecedented rate. Scientists have not yet fully understood the reasons for the sudden increase, but they are expressing their concern that it could contribute to a substantial temperature rise by the end of next year, especially when combined with the other weather events. Singapore has executed a man for conspiring to traffic cannabis despite pleas for clemency from his family, activists and the United Nations. The family said that the authorities hanged Thangaraju Suppaya, aged 46, at dawn on Wednesday at Changi prison. The authorities said he had received due process and criticized the activists for questioning the courts. Singapore has the world's toughest anti-drug laws, which it argues are a necessary deterrent to prevent drug crime. Last year, the country executed 11 people on drug charges, and this includes an intellectually impaired man for trafficking heroin. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos announced a $2.5 billion investment in South Korean programming over the next 4 years after meeting with the South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol in Washington. South Korea has established itself as a global cultural powerhouse in recent years, especially after the Oscar-winning film Parasite and the blockbuster Netflix comedy Squid Games. Sarandos expressed great confidence in South Korea's creative business, citing the recent worldwide successes such as The Glory and the reality show Physical 100. China plans to explore the use of 3D printing technology for constructing buildings on the moon as Beijing solidifies its plan for long-term lunar habitation. In the 2020 Chinese lunar mission, the unscrewed probe Chang'e 5, named after the mythical Chinese goddess of the moon, collected China's first lunar soil samples and returned them to Earth. China will also launch Chang'e 6, 7 and 8. The Chang'e 8 mission has the task of searching for reusable resources on the moon that can support a long-term human habitation. China intends to land an astronaut on the moon by 2030. WhatsApp is finally rolling out multi-device login support for more than one phone. Mark Zuckerberg announced the feature's rollout on Facebook and Instagram. WhatsApp said that this feature is rolling out to all users within the coming weeks. Until now, users could only use a WhatsApp account on one phone and multiple companion desktop devices. With the new rollout, users' messages will be synced across different devices, including other phones. So even if one device is switched off, they can access the app on other devices. Cambodia is set to host the 32nd Southeast Asian Games in Phnom Penh from May 5th to 17th. One of the world's most important sporting occasions, the Southeast Asian Games will bring together over 5,000 athletes from 11 countries of Southeast Asia. This is the first time that Cambodia will be hosting the historic biennial multi-sport event. Athletes will compete in 589 events which include soccer, gymnastics, golf, martial arts, esports and aquatics. The games will center around the specifically constructed 60,000 seats Moradok Teko National Stadium in Kan Krung Changwar, just outside the capital city of Phnom Penh. For more interesting news, log on to our website asianherald.com. This is Smita Soman signing off. Thank you.